it is kind of sprinkling. I don't know if you could see the sky there. Anyway, so, you know, a few months ago, I was spirit led to look into shamanism, right? And I did. It was great. Looked at the webinar, whatever, did some meditations, and then I just kind of like put it down. And well, I'm getting more signs, synchronicities about it. Like I got an email that I usually don't look at my email, but I looked and it popped up and it said, oh, by the way, if you missed this, there's another webinar here or whatever, which is going to be today, so I'm going to do that. But then on my lunch break yesterday, before I opened YouTube, I said, Spirit, is there anything you would like to show me? Is there anything I need to see? And then I opened up YouTube, and then here's a video about shamanism, and it was about like, what was it, initiation or like something, like, I don't know, it was like not a long video, 10 minutes. And I'm like, okay, well, it's my lunch break, I'm gonna lay down and just listen to this, maybe fall asleep. It wasn't that, like, I wasn't really feeling like a huge resonation with it. Like I wasn't feeling any kind of deep anything to it. I was just like, okay, I'll just fall asleep or whatever. But then I just started sobbing, and I had no idea why I was sobbing. And I just sobbed for 10 straight minutes. I would have sobbed longer, but my lunch break was going to be over because but I don't know, I felt confused about it. Why am I sobbing? I mean, it's not like that's happened before where I just sob and I'm like, I don't know why I'm like, why? And I figure it's just trapped emotion or whatever, but it was just weird that it happened right then. That video, I don't know. And you know, when I got home, I asked AI, and then I also watched another video of Sandra Ingerman. She talked about dismemberment, like in dreams or whatever, visions, and I was like, huh. And I remembered this dream I had when I was like 10. I don't know how old I was, but I had this dream twice where I was being chased by this man with dark hair and a beard, and he was chasing me, and then I jumped the fence to go into my backyard where there was a party going on, and everyone was ignoring me, and he was still being chased across. And I jumped in the pool, and he had this saw, and he eventually sawed off both my legs. And then I walk up to my mother with my little stubs on my like my entire legs were like cut off, just like little stubs were left, and I was bleeding. I'm like, do you notice me now? Are you gonna listen to me now? I asked her that. And anyway, so Sandra Ingerman, what does she say about dismemberment? I don't remember. This is why I have to write things down, but there's a meaning to it. Like it has to do with like part of the initiation or something. But then if you don't follow the initiations or whatever, like because you don't choose to be a shaman, the spirits choose you, and then like if you don't follow that path, you're gonna have a bunch of fucking shit you gotta deal with. So you don't really have a choice. Like you have a choice, but if you don't choose what they want you to choose, well, your life's gonna suck. So I don't want my life to suck. I'm tired of suckiness. I'm really trying to live my best possible life. How am I supposed to learn how to be a shaman living in California? I don't know. Yeah, so anyway, Anyway, I had a dream last night. Jeez. And I woke up scared. I have to leave for work in like 2 minutes, so, but, yeah, it was just like, I feel like if you're having like shamanic crises or whatever, she said it could be either physical, like real difficult physical things happen to you, or it could be like any type of illness, which for me, I think it was mental illness. Other people, probably people that have low SI, introverted sensing, from what I can tell, they seem to have physical illnesses, like, oh, you broke your foot, or you're born with this deformity, or I don't know, it hits our low functions, right? So FI demon, of course I'm going to be hit with that. I mean, I used to have like panic attacks, really bad anxiety, really bad depression for decades. Not anymore. I learned how to fucking deal with it and learn how to love myself. But where am I going with this? I don't know. Yeah, anyway, in this dream, there was a humanoid. There was a humanoid from Draco. Because, I don't know, in one of my parallel lives, I was a part of that war. And in this dream, this humanoid, like, he was angry, and then he came into my apartment, and then, but he tricked, like he was trying to trick me, like he was came as a butterfly almost, but I knew it was him, and I threw a cup at him, and then it looked like he was gonna try and slash me with a sword, and that's when I woke up. And when I woke up, I was thinking, oh, am I remembering, like, am I remembering what happened? Like, is this supposed to be a memory? And I don't know, because I have extroverted intuition trickster, so I get very confused about metaphysical and spiritual things, so I don't know what it means. But what calms me down, what makes me feel better, because I don't want to hold on to any fear, like, no, I don't want to. It's just, okay, this is part of the process, like, trust in the process, trust in how I feel, like, keep loving myself, keep being in the moment, blah, 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 that crap. And it makes me feel better. So I just thanked Spirit for the message. I don't know what it means, but thank you. Maybe in time I will know what it means. And my arm hurts from holding up my phone. I guess I have to go to work now. Yay. But I did get a good cry this morning. Oh, right. Why did I cry? Because I had asked my ENFP friend yesterday, and then I listened to her message today, and she didn't talk about anything having to do with what happened yesterday with the sobbing and listening to the shamanic video. She talked about, well, what I hear in your voice is that there's some sadness under there, and you know, I feel like you really need like a partner, like someone you can count on, and blah 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 blah. And I was like, fuck, that hits me hard. And I went and cried. Yeah. And so of course, you know, I processed that, asked myself some questions, and it's like, well, yeah, I mean, would I even trust someone that would I even? And it all comes back to, hey, you trust in yourself, trust in the process, like the right person, they will show you that they are trustworthy, blah 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 blah. So yeah, anyway, the end.